Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's Resto, and in today's video we're going to be covering the 20 Twink Beast Mastery Hunter. As per usual, we're going to keep this video short and sweet and to the point. Like all the other guides and future guides to come, these guides are going to be tailored to wargaming, as it's not worth promoting retail in its current state with it being a one-shot fest. However, if you're still into that degenerate behavior, don't fret, stand by. I still will show pug information. The stat priority for the Beast Mastery Hunter is going to be a little bit of everything, but mainly haste verse, heavy on the haste with a dash of crit and mastery for your pets. The gear that you see on the screen right here is exactly what I wore in the gameplay. When it comes to our war games, we allow all the enchants, just not any gems for balancing reasons, but I do cross use my gear a lot. That's why you see a health enchant on my chest. Just go ahead and throw all stats on that. As far as the pug side of things go, the gear that you're going to be using is going to look like this. This is going to be cross universal for any spec. When it comes to pugs, Hunter uses a lot of the same stuff just because you have to use gem slots, and that is the gear that you're able to capitalize the most on. The gems that you're going to be using, if you are into war games, you're looking at the solid Empyrean Sapphire, and then if you're looking at the pug side of things, you're looking at the delicate Ornate Ruby. I don't recommend any shuttle and gems just because you want to capitalize as much agility as possible. However, if this is something that you are wanting to go for the mobility and health replen, I would use the mastery clusters. When going over the talents, this right here is what I currently run. I spent quite a few hours testing different types of builds and looking at the outcomes, comparing and contrasting, and I found this was the best and most optimal, and it's the most fun because you're actually pressing buttons rather than going into pet tactics where you're not really doing anything but auto attacks. Then as far as the professions go, you're looking at leatherworking for the leg enchant and inscription for the shoulder enchant. Moving on to the gameplay for the Beast Mastery Hunter, this is honestly one of my favorite specs out of the three that you can play as a hunter. There's just always something to press, always something to do, something to interact with. This could just be a personal preference. Maybe this is something that you enjoy as well, but if you like to interact with things a lot and not just auto attack things, this could be the spec for you. One of the main things that you want to focus on is just making sure your barb spike is on your main target as well as someone nearby. If that isn't an option that you can do, you just want to make sure it's on a cooldown or just on a rotation to be used again. This spell is going to be your biggest damage dealer. It's going to be at the top of the meters when you go to review. This is going to help you replen a lot of your energy as well. As Beast Mastery evolves around the hunter's pets, you're also going to be using kill command on the CD. You never want to make sure that is not being used. This is going to be another big damage dealer that your class will perform, as well as following it up with Cobra Shot. This is going to help reduce the cooldown for your kill command so that you're able to use it again. Take note, if you are following my build to a T, that means you're going to be running Tranquil Shot. This is not only going to be a big assistance for your friendly damage dealers, but your healers as well, as it's going to take less mana to dispel what they have on the enemy team. Personally, in my opinion, this is a very underrated spell. If the enemy player that you're going against has nothing to dispel and a shield gets put onto him and you pop a Tranquil Shot, this eliminates the shield entirely, allowing you to potentially get a kill. Outside of Barb Shot, Cobra Shot, and your kill command, there really isn't much to the Beast Mastery Hunter at level 20, so you're going to be utilizing your CC on top of that. That means your concussive for peels, your trap shot onto the healers or the enemy damage dealers that might be on your healers. All of this should be taken into consideration and being used as well. Outside of all of that, that is the basics to the Beast Mastery Hunter, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, go ahead and drop that in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer those questions. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you really liked it, give it a favorite. Commenting is free as well as subscribing. It's been Resto, guys. See you guys next time.